Aries, it's Danny here with Witch and Craft Tarot. I hope y'all are having a dope ass day. Happy February, happy Black History Month, okay? If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, like and subscribe to our channel. T and I every month post love and career readings on here, so we may want to make sure that you're able to catch those readings, that you're a part of our family, that you don't miss out. Every month we post a new one, okay? Now, if you know somebody who might benefit from this reading, go ahead and like and share that video with them as well. Especially, it's February, it's the month of love, y'all. So if you know a loved one who might benefit, if you know somebody who is a loved one that might benefit, go ahead and send it over. Now, today I'm going to be doing a general career reading for my Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So if it doesn't resonate, check out one of the other signs. I find that if you kind of watch all of them together, all your different Sun, Moon, Risings together, it kind of lumps together and makes more sense if one by itself doesn't make sense to you, okay? Now, I went ahead and pre-shuffled these cards in advance already. I took the time to meditate on that energy. So without further ado, let's get into it, y'all. I'm so excited. I love February. February is also a month where like half of my family was born. So I spent a lot of time celebrating. All right, so we're looking at two reverse cards. You have two cups cards too, and then you're starting out with your current energy as the Four of Pentacles. Now we are looking at a career reading, so we are looking at this from a financial standpoint, but sometimes emotions run high and it can contribute to your career. So we're starting out, you're looking, four is representing stability. You want all your money. You don't want nothing new. You want to stick to the traditional route. You want to make sure that you're successful and you're maintaining that prosperity. So Four of Pentacles is like the ultimate card that represents security and financial stability. So that's where we are right now. You got the money. You've been conserving, you've been saving, you've been waiting and working to get to this point, and we're here, and you trying to hold on to it, and you ain't trying to let that go. So you over there pinching pennies, Aries. You being a little frugal because you ain't trying to get to that point. Maybe you've been in that point where you ain't had the money, or you've been in that point where like you struggled a little bit to get to this point, and now that you're here, you're holding on to it with your life. Ain't nobody gonna take it from you. You fighting tooth and nail to keep that, and I support that. Now, looking at where you are, your desire is, or what your perspective energy will be, and looking at the future, whether it be the near future or a very distant future, you're looking at the Page of Cups in reverse. So that typically represents immaturity. You're not quite at that maturity level. So looking at it from a financial standpoint or from a career standpoint, you have been in that point where you were able to reach that you weren't always financially secure. And so because you're holding on to it, you're kind of acting like a child holding on to their toys. You don't want to share. You don't want to give up anything because it's yours, all yours. And you're like a toddler in a damn tiara having a fucking temper tantrum, excuse my language. So not saying specifically you're having a temper tantrum, but you're bringing forth that energy and of where you're not wanting to give up. You're treating it like your toy, like your prize, that nobody can have this. And sometimes that brings forth some childlike energy and is blocking you emotionally. It's a possibility at work that people are trying to explain that to you, or even in the workplace, because it is representing the cups, which is emotions. It could be that in your relationship, somebody's bringing up that like, hey, you don't have to be so stingy. And you're taking that as a personal attack. You're taking things personal because, again, you are in that fear and that scarcity mindset that you don't want to let go of something that you worked hard to get. And I support that you want to hold on to it, but sometimes you may be holding on too dear and to the things that aren't necessarily as important as you think it is. There's more to life and to your career than just money. And I ain't saying money ain't important. So don't get that twisted. Money is 100% important, but it ain't everything, okay? Because if you've got all the money in the world, but you've lost all your relationships because of your money, then you kind of miss the point. All right, so we're looking at our action steps here. We're looking at the Two of Cups in reverse. So this is a tension in your relationship, whether it be at work or whether it be at home. Again, I'm thinking it's at home. Your relationships are suffering because you are trying to hold on to this money. So becoming codependent, and I'm looking at this not so much a relationship codependency, but looking at it as a financial codependency. Because again, Aries, I'm picking up that this is more of a scarcity mindset, and you finally worked hard to get to where you are, and you are not trying to let that go, and ain't nobody gonna stop you. But it is affecting your relationships. You're not communicating with properly with your loved ones or with your coworkers, and there's some disharmony here. And if this keeps going, then there's a possible breakup that can happen. And I'm not saying it will, but I'm saying if you hold on too tight, like I said before, you hold too dear and near the things that aren't as important, you tend to miss out on the things that are. So all I'm saying is find some balance, because right now there isn't. And find some balance in the workplace, in your relationship, so that you can be successful and prosperous, not just at work, but also at home. So let's go ahead and clarify that, Aries, because it's okay. It's okay to just relax and calm down. All right. So this one says a personal issue reaches a resolution. Hello. Okay, so you're reaching a resolution in your personal life that is affecting you. Again, this is your issue, your personal issue, and this, like I said, this is me. I'm picking up that your personal issue is that scarcity mindset, but it's going to reach a resolution one way or the other. Whether it's good or bad, that I don't know. But if you don't do something, if you don't communicate clearly to the parties and the people that are important and the people that matter, then either way, there's a resolution that's going to come forth, whether you like it or not. If I can get the, Lord, I got butterfingers. Okay, so as I stated before, you need balance. This says balance spirituality and practicality. So take that time to meditate, thinking and looking deep into yourself, and figure out why in the hell are you holding so deeply to money? Because most of the time it ain't money that why you're holding on to it. Maybe you didn't like that feeling, because a lot of times there's a lot of broke people out there living their best broke ass life, okay? So balance that spirituality and practicality. I'm not saying, like I said, money is important, but it's not everything. So balance that out and figure out what on earth is causing you to be holding on so much, and why you're feeling so stingy when you could be moving forward and able to see real true prosperity outside of this one thing. All right, so this one says expect powerful change. Okay, so expect powerful change. Big things are going to happen. It's a good thing. Change is always good. Whether something bad happens and something better happens from that, or whether it's something good that happens, change is a good thing, and change is inevitable. Change is always going to happen. And so expect it to be powerful and a big thing. And that doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. If you are looking deep into yourself, within yourself, to figure out why you're making the decisions that you're making, I feel, Aries, that you'll be more successful, you'll be more prosperous, and that person that relationship that you're lacking on personally can help you in your career and can help you financially if you just help to find that balance. Okay, so balance is going to be key. It's going to be important. You can't lean one side more than the other, because that tips the scales. Okay, so you want to try to have a little bit more balance, work life, home life balance. All right, Aries. So I hope that you benefit from that reading. I hope you got some good nuggets out of there. Happy February, y'all, and I'm gonna catch y'all next month. Have a wonderful day. Bye.